Safety cuts, hyperextend the femur for our nice platform. We remove the excess fat in the back, and then we remove the tail feathers. Next step is to remove the wingettes and then the wings. So you're going to make, the way you do that is for any joint like this, just like our joints, you're going to make a little cut right where the joint is. You're going to hyperextend, and you'll see the cut to go right through there. And that removes the wingtips. Okay, wingtips are really good for stock. Okay, hyperextend, and then cut through. Then next you're going to remove the wings, which are right here. Make the cut, hyperextend. This is a good way to do it in the beginning because you can see, clears that. You're going to have your wings. Make the cut, hyperextend. Make the cut, wings. Wingettes, wings, excess fat, that's waste. Okay? You're going to leave this drumette, we call it the drumette portion, attached to the breast. I'll say it again because some people take it off. Leave the drumette, this portion, attached to the breast. Okay, very, very important. We're going to be cutting out what's called Statler breasts or airline breasts, and they kind of look like this. Okay, so when you cut them out, they're going to look like that. Now, next step here is to locate the manubrium, which is right here. There's a bone, a keel bone, that runs right down here. You're going to locate that, and then you're going to move the breast forward, and you're going to see, you'll actually see the lines of the wishbone right here and right here. If you want to come closer, I promise I won't bite you too hard. So you see these lines right there? They sit like that. That's the wishbone, or your clavicle. On us, it's a clavicle. Same thing. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to make a cut on the anterior, the outside portion of each of those, that bone on both sides. Just a small little cut. Because what we're going to do next is take your index finger and your thumb, you're going to go inside the holes and climb all the way to the top, release the clavicle from the manubrium, and then pull it down like you're in Vegas. Jackpot, and then you pull it out. Okay? So then you have your wishbone. That's going to go in stock because you paid for that. Okay? This is all stock material over here. We'll save that. We'll have a wing party over the summer. Okay? The reason why we pull out the wishbone now is because where the wishbone was, there's a lot of good meat underneath there, and if we didn't left it in there, we wouldn't be able to get at it. Okay? It extends the yield of the breast portion. So now that we have the wishbone out, now you're going to follow the clavicle and go down, or the manubrium, and go down on both sides. Okay? Shallow cut. You're going to find that, and you're going to go down the manubrium on both sides. Okay, you can see here the bone's right there. There's the bone. So that's what you want to see. Then once you're here, work your way straight down, free that skin off, and you're basically going to peel the breast off of the rib cage. Just use the tip of the blade. Peel it down. And then you're going to find this bone right here. Okay? This bone, you're going to follow that all the way down towards where the joint is. Let's just free that up. There's the joint right there. Now here, stop. Grab the drumette, pull it over to the breast side, and then you're going to cut right through that joint. Okay? So this is a Statler breast now. It's a wonderful way to serve chicken. Okay? So you have one Statler breast. Yes?
Do you cook it with
what is the joint called that you just cut right there?
What bone is that?
No, what joint did you just do? Like you said, the joint.
Yeah, here, come on over. I'll show you on the other side what it is. You'll see it's this large bone right here.
Is there a name for that? Or is it just...
I think in us it's our humerus. Right? Radius, ulna, humerus. And then double up, femur, fibia, tibula, right? You guys watch Grey's Anatomy, right? No?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, So that's what the joint you want to look for. The important point that I want you to, where people mess up is they leave the drumette on that side and then they cut it off. They're like, oops. Well, don't oops. Okay, go slow. It's easier to not cut and then figure things out versus try and put it back together again. Okay, so when you're there, you can start working on the other side. Here, another point that's important is if you just cut straight down here again, you're going to lose all this meat. So the bone stops right about here. So cut down the manubrium, the keel bone, get all that out. And then once you're here, when you go forward, go around and take all that meat out because you paid for that. Okay, take that with the breast. Don't leave that on there. Remember, every ounce counts. Okay, so Wesley, here, you want to see again?
I see.
You see it?
I'm watching.
Okay, so this is the bone again. It's very symmetrical. Bodies are symmetrical. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so I'm going to follow that bone all the way down. Okay, then I'm going to make sure, I'm going to stop here, make sure my drumette, because people leave it there and they cut through and they're like, oh, it's still attached. So take it with, and then cut through that joint. The joints are typically white too. You'll see them. They look like that. You can just cut right through them. Okay. So now there's another Statler breast, and they make a nice heart. Oh. Okay. So there's your Statler breasts.